Hi everybody, this is Albie from Pasadena, California, and for my business partner Elizabeth in Macedonia. We both want to welcome you to this short training. We're going to go into some great tips about being able to earn online, and so let's get started. Okay, so this weekend my wife and I, Jeanette, went down to the seashore at nighttime. It wasn't actually our intention to do that. We just got off to a late start. We live in Pasadena, but it takes us about an hour to get down to the beach. And halfway down, the fog started coming in, and we realized it was going to be foggy at the beach, and whatever sunset there was going to be left was going to be gone when we got there. Anyway, what I was not expecting was to see the water glowing with this intense bioluminescence green light when the waves actually came crashing in. And it really surprised me when I was getting close to the shore and was walking Kiva, my dog, and all of a sudden I realized that when the waves crashed, that this green sparkling light just emitted from the waves. It was unbelievable, and I wish my wife had been able to see it because she was actually cold and wanted to stay in the car. So at least my Kiva doggy was with me, and he was waiting next to me in the water as we were walking along the shore. I took my shoes and socks off when I love walking in the water, and thankfully in Southern California, even in the wintertime, the water's still pretty warm. Or I wouldn't say warm, but it's definitely not like going up to Washington and putting your feet in the water in the ocean up there. It's just absolutely freezing. So you can definitely walk along the water's edge, and your feet are going to be okay. Anyway, so I was walking along the beach, along the water's edge. The waves were crashing around my feet. Every time the wave broke, I would notice out of the corner of my eye this greenish light, or this greenish flash. And it seemed to happen exactly when the wave broke and hit the backside of the water. The light would streak across the bottom of the wave at almost like light speed, and you'd see this green glow move across like a laser beam from one end of the wave all the way to the other end of the wave, way down the beach. And then as the wave would turn into white water, the green glow would sparkle sporadically in the white foam. It was just unbelievable. I just sat there watching the wave, just shocked, because it really hardly ever happens. It was intensely beautiful, and I couldn't help stop and just looking at it. And usually I'm walking and enjoy the water, but it made me stop literally in my tracks, and just trying to take all of the beauty in. It was like being a glass full of holes, and pouring water into it. It was just you couldn't get enough. It was like watching magic. So I don't know if you've ever seen anything like that, but if you have, it's been a while for me too. I mean, I've seen this before, but honestly, it doesn't happen very often. And so that's how it is finding leaders. It's almost like a rare occurrence. All right. To be honest, most people have this terrible way of jumping from one program to the next in search of making money quick. And honestly, I can't say I blame them, as it's happened to me too. And on top of that, it seems also the norm for new paying members to start the training that we send them, but only see them complete one page or only the first section. And I don't exactly understand this, because I always took my work seriously, and if I wanted to earn something or develop a skill and be able to get a reward from it, I always took my work seriously and worked hard to finish learning the training. I mean, how can you expect to earn if you don't learn the correct skills, right? But this happens all the time. People just come in to the program thinking that they're just going to automatically make money without having to work, and that mindset is just really bad. And that's definitely not the mindset of a leader, right? Occasionally, somebody will come into our program and actually start the training, finish it, and go on to the next one and so forth, and actually catch our attention. It really does astonish us, because we're like, oh, hey, that's not normal. You think it would be, but it's not. We then pour our time and attention to helping these people succeed online because we realize that they're serious. They're not just here for a couple days. They're here to work, and they want to succeed, and they need some help, and that's what we do for them. So, it's almost like seeing the beautiful, magical light shimmering on the waves when you see somebody who you really know who's going to succeed. And the real funny thing is that they don't even have to be that bright. They just have to have that persistence that they won't give up. Because eventually they're going to succeed because they just refuse to give up, and they just keep learning and getting better and better every single day. One of the things I realized, and I realized this many years ago, is that you have to find these people for your team and for your business to take off. These people, these leaders, create the leverage in your business, and they're basically how you can eventually retire working online and still earn residual income each month, right? And I'll share a little bit with you about this in just a second. So how do you find these people? Well, it's really not that hard. You just have to continue advertising, reaching out, and connecting with people, and eventually they'll come your way. Basically, it's putting into action the 5 critical skills, and we'll teach you what the 5 critical skills are. These are the basic skills that you need to learn in order to succeed online. If you do the 5 critical skills, you put them into action each and every day, and you're going to start seeing results. And the leaders will just come. You will find them. My story is that it took me 3 months when I first started to get over 30 people on my team. I found my first team leader 3 months in, and within 4 months, I found my business partner, Elizabeth, we work together now and everything. And let me be completely open with you. It took me years working online to figure out find a good mentor who would teach me the right skills to succeed. And when I found these correct skills, that's when everything started coming together for me. So, if you really want to, be accurate, it took me many years to find the right leaders that I was looking for. And that's because I kept jumping from one opportunity to the next. I couldn't seem to settle down. I didn't know what the right skills were, and because I didn't know what these correct skills were, I just kept failing over and over again. But we definitely want to be able to help you to figure out what those skills are, so you don't have to spend years trying to figure them out. But once you learn what these skills are and begin to focus and dig into what you're doing here, then you're going to start noticing these leaders starting to come into your business. So your results are always, maybe better or they may be worse, but in the end, persistence will always pay off, right? So I want to share a fast equation with you and show you really quickly how finding leaders and building leverage is also the way to build a 6-figure income. And I want to share with you how to do that with the Lead Generation Academy that's inside the Power Lead system, or PLS for short. So consider this, for example, week number 1. You get 4, for example. That's 2 passed up and 2 stay on your pay line, all right, inside the Lead Generation Academy. That's $90 times 2 members equals $180 per month in reoccurring commissions, as long as these 2 people stay on your pay line. Week number 2 through week number 10. Those 2 which were just added to your pay line each refer 4. 2 of each of these are passed up to your pay line. That's 4 more on your pay line. That's 4 times 90 equals $360 plus the $180 you're already earning, which equals $540 per month. Okay? Now, if you keep repeating the same thing happening, and each of those new people goes out and gets their 4, then that turns into $2,700 per month on week number 3, $5,580 per month on week number 5, $11,340 per month on week number 6, $22,860 per month on week number 7, $45,900 per month on week number 8, $91,980 per month on week number 9, and $184,140 per month on week number 10. So that's really incredible leverage. Wouldn't you agree with me? Now, is this really going to happen in real life? Only you would know, because only you can take the action to go after finding your first 4 members, right? And from what I've seen, if the first 4 members aren't leaders, then those 4 are going to fall off eventually, right? And nothing much is going to really happen, all right? That's where the math breaks down, all right? If one of the 4 is the leader, then you're on your way to something happening. They're going to duplicate and go out and get their 4, right? But if not, you simply have to be persistent and stick with it, because you're going to find those leaders if you are a real leader yourself in your heart and don't give up. Okay, and that's the difference right there. Those leaders will duplicate, and the duplication process will begin. Does this take time? It sure does, right? Can it happen quickly? Well, it all depends on how hard you're working to find those leaders, and how much you believe in the process, and how excited you are about it. Those are the 3 ingredients: work, belief, and excitement. Does it take a while to learn those real skills to succeed? Yes, for sure, it does. The thing is, if you waste your time looking for get-rich-quick schemes and changing opportunities every week and never settle down, you're never going to be persistent along to create anything that's long-lasting. So I want to encourage you to become as beautiful as those rare magical green bioluminescence moments on the waves. May I encourage you to become a leader, right? I really hope so, because the sooner you do, the faster that life-changing things are going to happen for you, okay? And at the end of this video, I'm going to actually put a link up for you to connect with it. You'll be able to see the actual map for yourself. Be able to watch a video from my mentor, who's a 7-figure income earner online, and be able to see how our team works together. And if you have any questions and want to connect with me, well, then I'm going to put my email up right now, and all you have to do is email me back and put in the subject line, "I want to know more about your team." And guess what? I will respond back to you, okay? So I look forward to working with you. I look forward to helping you find out more information. And like always, if you got some real value out of this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe, okay? By subscribing, you're helping us to succeed, and we want to do the exact same thing for you. We want to help reach out to you and help you learn how to succeed. Learn the real skills that you need to be able to take your business to the next level. I look forward to working with you and meeting you. This is Albie, from both of us, Elizabeth and myself. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video.